Don't be scared. I've done this before. Show me your teeth. Show me your teeth. Show me your teeth.
Raptor was hatched in the warm, humid jungles of the Central American country El Salvador in early 2001, and then shipped to the cold northern Minnesota. Raptor is now living in captivity and soon to be sold off as a pet in Duluth, Minnesota at one of the local pet stores. I got to the pet store just 5 minutes before closing and asked if they had any green iguanas, and sure enough, they did. They had a 20-gallon aquarium with about 5 iguanas in it. When I reached my hand in, Raptor was the first one to bolt before they all did. He was hard to catch, but eventually I caught him. After a brief struggle, he calmed down and eventually flicked his tongue, showing a sign of submission. After that moment, I knew he was the one that I wanted. I paid $20, and I was the proud owner of a feisty, green iguana. Green iguanas are native to South and Central America, Mexico, and the Caribbean. They are arboreal creatures that prefer to be high up in the trees, where it is generally safe. Since they are prey animals, they tend to be a little defensive and maybe even paranoid, because usually the only time another animal wants anything to do with them is when they want to eat them. Whether in the jungle or in captivity, iguanas love to climb and explore new territory. Iguanas spend much of their time basking in the sunlight, making heat and UVB rays very important to their survival. They require heat to do everything from moving to climbing to eating to digesting their food. UVB is crucial for them to metabolize calcium and affects their overall well-being and emotional state. Iguanas are vegetarian and require a well-balanced diet of leafy greens such as mustard and turnip greens, collards, spinach, kale, mixed with other vegetables like peas, green beans, and carrots, squash, and there are many other vegetables that they can eat as well. Iguanas also enjoy and need fruits such as strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries. Vitamin supplements are recommended by most herpetologists and should be added to ensure they get all the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients that they need. And just like other pets, iguanas enjoy an occasional snack too. Maybe ice cream, maybe macaroni and cheese, even pizza at times. Not necessarily the most healthiest thing for them, but everybody deserves a treat once in a while, even a big green iguana. As Raptor grew older, more pets were introduced into his environment, which included other reptiles, but mostly mammals, such as cats and dogs. But to Raptor, they were all predators or competition, and this was his territory, even if it was in captivity. And if it wasn't the other animals ruining his fun, it was those pesky humans, always picking him up or putting him in places he didn't want to be. Iguanas communicate mostly by body language. They use their dewlap, posture, tail twitches, and head bobbing to convey their message. A casual bob with a little dewlap flare can be a greeting or a territorial bob. When they puff up or lean to the side, aggressive behavior could follow. The shutter bob is the big daddy of all the bobs, and it is best you respect it. Then there is the open mouth threat, to let you know he is pretty annoyed, and yes, I do bite. Raptor is now a full-grown lizard, measuring over 5 feet long and weighing 14 pounds. He enjoys riding in the car and exploring new places, so not much has changed, other than his size and his attitude. At the prime age of 9 years old, he has climbed quite a few pieces of furniture, fallen off a bookcase or two, and even scaled a few trees, and isn't showing any signs of slowing down or giving up. Raptor is still just as curious about the world as the day he hatched out of his egg. He loves to go outside when the temperature permits, but at the end of the day, he still chooses to crawl back into his cage and enjoy a fresh bowl of greens and berries.
Don't be scared. I've done this before. Show me your teeth.
Oh jeez.
Show me your teeth.
Don't want no money.
Shit's ugly.
Just want your sex.